Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and you are currently watching Just Alyx, a safe space for wrestling fans just like you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video and every other video that is posted, and of course pick up a t-shirt as well. There's so many goodies, some great exclusive content. You might even find an interview with someone that looks a little bit familiar on the page, but he's fantastic, just such a good person. So I really hope that you guys, like I said, hit the button, subscribe for plenty more fantastic wrestling content. Interview queen out. Mwah.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And what a way to kick it off with a super chat. That's what I like to see.
I hope Cena used Vaseline before he screwed Theory.
Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, that was not a promo. Ladies and gentlemen, what you saw with John Cena and Austin Theory tonight, that wasn't a confrontation. That, my friends, was a live execution. That, my friends, was a massacre. That was without a shadow of a doubt, a burial. John did not give two freaks about Austin Theory. Let me tell you guys something. When John Cena wants to tear you down, when John Cena wants to make you look like an absolute scrub, he can do it just like that. It don't matter who you are. Tonight, John Cena said, I'm going to end this kid. I'm going to bury him 6 feet under and see what grows out of it. And you know what? A lot of what John Cena said, it's true. Austin was kind of shoved down our throats, He was shoved down our throats when Vince McMahon called him up and made him the chosen one. And so he lost the briefcase, and they gave him the U.S. title. But let's be real. All this comparison that he's given to John Cena, that shit's gotta be earned, man. He's gonna have to earn it. So John Cena is gonna make him earn it. What we got tonight was exactly what Austin Theory needed. So if Austin Theory can come back from it, can learn from it, and get better as a result, and become the next John Cena, my goodness. Now, do I expect it to happen very soon? Well, when John Cena buried Roman Reigns, and I mean absolutely massacred Roman Reigns in 2017, Roman didn't become the tribal chief until 3 years later. So I don't see it happening for Austin Theory anytime soon. But yeah, he needed this. So we'll definitely talk about that. And then we'll talk about what I consider cinema. I thought what they did at the end of the show with Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn, all of that was cinema. Damn near perfect. It's incredible how far ahead, how out of this world the Bloodline versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, I'll even throw Cody Rhodes in there. Everything revolving around the Bloodline is like way up here. 10 times, 100 times, 100 times better than anything else on the show. That crowd lost their minds. Everyone called Jey Uso turning on Sami Zayn way before it happened. We thought it was going to happen in Extreme Rules. Not really. Elimination Chamber. I keep getting those two mixed up. We thought it was going to happen at Chamber. Nope. Triple H said, nah, I'm going to make you wait for it. I'm going to make it happen 3 weeks before WrestleMania. And then, I'm not going to have Kevin come out and save him. I'm gonna have Cody do it. He's dragging this out. It's getting a little too close. Probably a little too close to WrestleMania. But if we're doing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos, he needs to make that announcement. Honestly, he needs to make that announcement on Friday. It's too close. Don't wait next week. Screw that. It needs to happen on Friday. Kevin needs to come out. Him and Sami need to make up temporarily to fight the Usos. Because you already know the Bloodline's going to be there in full force. Jey, Jimmy, and Roman. Together forever. No matter how long. But now until the end of time. If you caught that reference, we can be friends. Now, other than the Bloodline, and of course, what I just talked about, John Cena burying Austin Theory, there really wasn't much to this show. Literally nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. I said nothing else mattered. Nothing else. Not a goddamn thing. Not god. Y'all gonna make me do it again. You are putting me in a position to give this scumbag his credit. Y'all gonna pay for this. Y'all gonna pay for this. You know we're in trouble. When one of the best things to come out of this episode was Seth Rollins with that low down, blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America scam artist, Logan Paul. Yeah, he was a great heel. It ain't that hard to be a heel when you're an asshole in real life. Oh, the segment was amazing. Oh, the segment was great. Look at him get that heel heat. He's one of the best heels in WWE. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Turds stink. If you put a turd in the room with a skunk, what's gonna stink more? Yeah, the third best thing on this show was that segment with Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. Are you happy? You glad I said it? Logan Paul's not that bad. Moderators, new rule. New rule, moderators. Anyone praising Logan Paul? Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it. No offing with the heads tonight. I'm gonna be generous. I'm also tired, but we're gonna be generous. I can't promise anything by WrestleMania. But one of these days, I'm gonna instill a rule. Anyone that praises Logan Paul, off with their heads! Or I'll get some water and spill it on you. Apparently that's offensive now, and that's illegal. You can't do that. Just ask MJF. In all seriousness, those 3 segments were the best things about this show. The wrestling was okay. Wasn't anything special. And the rest of the show was just kind of there. You know, I think when it comes to building towards WrestleMania, I don't know. I was expecting more than what I got. Now, the stuff that was good was great. I loved it. But that's, 3 matches? Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, John Cena, Austin Theory. And then, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Those are very strong matches to have. I'm not against it, but I feel like I was hoping for more. Now, there is a report going around that WrestleMania, both nights of WrestleMania are going to be relatively short. It's not going to be packed with all these matches that don't matter. What I'm hearing is somewhere between 6 matches each night. Yes, 6 matches each night. They could have done one night of WrestleMania this year. Honestly, 6, maybe 7 matches each night. I would be okay with that. Why make it anything more? Remember Elimination Chamber had 5 matches? Yeah, it was an NXT TakeOver card. So essentially we're getting 2 NXT TakeOvers back to back. Why not? Fuck it. 12 matches, 6 each night. Don't make it complicated. All right. That does suck for the rest of the roster, but step your shit up. Step your game up. I love it this way. Make them work for it, Triple H. Make them work for it. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about the build to WrestleMania. We're going to get into Raw, the stuff that matters. But before we do all that, we got to talk about Vince McMahon. Because apparently, he was backstage at Raw tonight. Now, why was he backstage? We'll talk about that after I get through the preliminary introduction, paying all the bills and all that kind of stuff. So, let's not waste any time. I got a lot of people in here. I want to get to these shout-outs, do the sponsorship. Let's get right to it. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all of my content when it comes out while you're at it. Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or review past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact. But you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alex Intro, give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, and give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America, the remix t-shirt made by It's Janox and Firestar Heart. All of this down below in the description box. Today's sponsor is Audible. Get you a free Audible trial on me. 1 month free. You can use it to get any audiobook or podcast or whatever you like to listen to on the go. 1 month for free. You use it, maybe you don't like it, you still get to keep the books that you ordered in that 1 month. So how's about we get a quick word from our sponsor? And then of course we'll get to some shoutouts. Today's video is sponsored by Audible. Audible is the leading provider of audiobooks. They have over 180,000 audiobooks to choose from, including books written by wrestling legends like Chris Jericho, Mick Foley, Bryan Danielson, Drew McIntyre, and Jim Ross. Today, if you visit www.audibletrial.com, just Alex, you can get one free audiobook of your choosing. Audible is the best place for audiobooks, and I cannot recommend it enough. In my time, I've listened to Chris Jericho's The Best in the World and Bryan Danielson's Yes books, both narrated by them personally. And here's the best part. Even if your membership wears out or you just aren't satisfied with the product, you can cancel your free trial at any time, and your audiobooks are yours to keep. So again, go to audibletrial.com, just Alex, and begin your journey today. We are looking at 150 people live. Okay, it just dropped to 140. Nice, 100. Okay. You get the idea. It's over 100 people in this thing. It's a lot of people. Thank you all for making me a part of your day. You could have been anywhere here in the YouTube space because we got a lot of great content makers. You chose me. I am always grateful. So since you're here, do me a favor. Hit that like button. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. Help me become the premier channel for wrestling content by hitting that like button. Also, show some love and some respect to the new mod squad. Ultra Shao 97, Firestar Heart, Elias Demi, Big MGM, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, and of course, Khalil does everything. Everything? Oh, everything. Helping to keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I see a lot of super chats just sitting there. Let's play them, and then of course we'll do the shout outs.
That was an awesome ending. Now I'm ready for that tag match for Mania. Also, did anyone peep Cody talking to Co behind Boogs and Elias?
I saw that. Cody Rhodes is playing a big role in this storyline with Sami Zayn and Kevin. It's looking like he's gathering the squad to take down the Bloodline, which, that's some good-ass booking, man. That's some good-ass booking.
Cena wanted to say he's a waste of oxygen, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Rolling on the floor, laughing. I agree. Thumbs up. Smiley face. Yeah, all those kind of emojis. Let me tell y'all something. There's so much I want to say about that segment. We're gonna really take our time with that. Like, he literally just massacred.
WWE TV for the next 3 weeks is gonna be insane.
And honestly, even NXT looks like it's gonna be crazy. Because I'm hearing rumors that tomorrow night on NXT, Shawn Michaels, and this is exclusive. I am hearing that Shawn is going to accept the challenge from Grayson Waller. Now,
Jey Uso should have been wearing the salmon suit for that moment.
I got a lot left in the tank. That was really good. Now, when Shawn accepts the challenge, I don't know if he's accepting the challenge for a match with him. I'm hoping so. But more than likely, he's going to accept the challenge so he can make it seem like he's going to wrestle Grayson Waller, but then surprise us with Dragon Lee. I think everyone is predicting that as well. But we'll see.
Search your feelings. Logan is our hero. It's true.
Boy, don't lie to me. Logan ain't nobody's hero for wrestling. Don't you lie to me. Alright, let's go. Live chat. Who we got here? Who we got in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not making that up. Yeah, Shawn is gonna accept this challenge tomorrow night in NXT, and I'll be watching it. But here we go. Carlos Marinzo, The Bulldog Show, Gaming, Taylor Alexa, Omar Feliciano. I knocked that out the park. I'm very proud of myself. Tribal Cheese, Super Saiyan, Snack, Paid Enthusiast. We also got Raw Cuz 99, Valhalla Erickson, Anthony Wyatt, love to hear it. Mr. Wrestle from Browntown, Mr. Robert Brown. ESW Network, that's a new one. What's up, ESW Network? Good to have you here. Anthony is Methodical, not to be confused with Anthony White. Let me see here. We also got the Cerebral Assassin, Christopher Carter. JJ Bulldog. Ray Ash. I feel like I've seen you before. Probably haven't been here in a while. Good to have you back. Bowler Gamer TV. We got some regulars here. TLB the Fly Guy. Always great to see Adam Ritter. Shadow Star. Nate Klein. Leo Melanio. I think I see... let me see. Mr. Unfamiliar. YouTube member Mr. Unfamiliar in his house. Can't skip him over because he's very important. Always supporting the channel. John Beal II. Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. June Heat. June Heat says, I think Sami and KO should have a match to lead into the feud with the Usos. When they are in their wrestling, Usos interfere, forcing them to team up. So they fight to then get along. Maybe. Dossie Chatham. What should main event night 1? Ripley versus Charlotte, or Sami and Kevin versus the Usos? Sami and Kevin versus the Usos? No offense to Ripley and Charlotte. That should be a squash. They should open that. Open WrestleMania with that and have Ripley squash Charlotte. And then move on. You know what I mean? Last one's gonna go to... who's it gonna go to? Phantasmo. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. I don't want to keep you guys here for long. We have a lot to get to. So I'm going to pause Super Chats. I'm going to move on to the first topic, which of course is Vince McMahon, making an appearance in WWE. I don't know if you guys heard, if you guys been following wrestling news, but it was reported by Fightful Select that Vince McMahon was backstage. He was physically backstage at WWE RAW. This got a lot of people a little worried, as you should be, because it's Vince McMahon. If you weren't worried, I would kind of look at you sideways, but anytime you see Vince McMahon, you should be concerned. Anyone else would be. So, as soon as we saw Vince McMahon, and this is no secret, this is not hyperbole, the entire wrestling community lost their minds. They feared the worst. Everyone thought, oh my God, it's happening. The apocalypse is upon us. Vince is coming to take back the company. It was a good run. Farewell, WWE. It's over. Over dramatic, right? When in reality, he was just there to visit. Literally there just to visit John Cena. Right here, PW Insider reports Vince McMahon is merely there to visit John Cena and nothing else. He will not take part in the creative direction or production of the show. And based off of the people we saw on the show, I saw Johnny Gargano, I saw Bronson Reed. I'm pretty sure Vince had nothing to do with that show. For now. For now. Don't get your hopes up and assume everything is peachy. All because he's not in charge now. There was one other aspect about this that I thought was absolutely hilarious. Fightful Select would then go on to talk about the fact that Vince McMahon, I am not shitting you, sported a mustache backstage. A mustache. Homeboy went to Mustache Mountain and met Tyler Bate. Yeah. And that picture of him right now, the little gray mustache, is probably the most accurate picture I've seen. Homeboy went full Dick Dastardly. Just backstage. You know what's hilarious? I would think it's, because I'm a 90s kid, I would think it was one of those cases where he was backstage wearing the mustache and he was pretending to be someone else. Oh, I am Vic McMahon. I'm the lost brother of Vince McMahon. Vince Katie McMahon is a genius. He created the conglomerate. That is, he created a conglomerate. That is WWE, and I'm just here to visit. And everyone was like, Vince, what you doing here, man? I'm not Vince. I'm Vic McMahon. See the mustache? Vince doesn't wear a mustache. Nah, Vince, real, come and sit. Shut up! If you don't shut your mouth, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. But nice to meet you. I'm Vic. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he's outsmarting people, but everyone was just looking at this old man like, who does he think he's fooling with that stupid ass mustache on his face? I can just imagine Vince McMahon with a mustache just twiddling it. One of these days, the WWE will be mine, all mine. Sorry, that's exactly what happened backstage. He's twirling his mustache, and then lightning falls. He has a little cat that he's petting. I'm having too much fun. Yeah, Vince was backstage just to chill and relax, chillaxing. To see his boy, his girlfriend, his man. Oh God, pause! To see John Cena do a promo and absolutely massacre Austin Theory, which I'm pretty sure he loved. So, do you guys mind if I fast forward through the stuff that doesn't matter on this show and then get to the segments that do? Can we all agree that nothing else really mattered on this show except, the 3 segments I talked about at the beginning? Oh, you agree? Cool. Let's get to it. Kevin Owens defeats Psych. Now, he actually does defeat Solo Sikoa by disqualification, but it was because Jimmy Uso interfered and beat him up. Now, Sami Zayn does come out and gets a huge pop. And Boston Boston lost their mind. Boston went ape shit when Sami Zayn showed up. Because Sami Zayn continues to be the highest act in WWE right now. Backstage, we see Sami talking to Kevin. He's trying to convince Kevin to help him out. Look, God damn it, Kevin. We need to work together to take down the Bloodline. We are not going to take this thing down by ourselves. We need to work together. We need to form the ultimate front to take down the Bloodline. And Kevin said, bitch, I'm not working with you. All these issues we got working out, nah, we got too much baggage. I got it. I don't want anything to do with you. Go away. So we're still seeing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, rightfully so, at odds. They have a lot of shit they have to work through. Over a decade of shit they have to work through. Bianca Belair beats Carmella. Love seeing Carmella out there with the Queen herself. And I'm not talking about Charlotte Flair. I'm talking about Chelsea Green. The Queen, Chelsea Green. You better agree before I have her call your manager, sir, ma'am. That's right. She will call the manager. Let's see here. We'll talk about Logan Paul in a second. I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll do it. Omos squashed Dolph Ziggler, basically showing you how fast his match against Brock Lesnar is going to be at WrestleMania. Cool. Maximum Male Models talk to Baron Corbin and show you how Maxine Dupree has more charisma in her eyelash than Baron Corbin does in his entire body. By the way, freaking Chad Gable got his first victory in forever on freaking Baron Corbin. Because Baron Corbin sucks. But I like to see it. You like to see Baron Corbin lose. More stuff going on with the Maximum Male Models and Otis. Again, it's a nice little comedy segment to get things going. No complaints. Johnny Gargano beats Finn Balor with the help of Edge showing up. Apparently next week we're going to see Edge and Finn Balor come together. Come together right now. Over me. Come together to decide what match they're going to have at WrestleMania. So we'll talk more about that next week when it matters. Nikki Cross loses to Piper Niven, who was horribly miscast as a heel. Rick Boogs gets Elias into a match with Bronson Reed. And in the background, we see Cody Rhodes talking to Kevin Owens. I love that stuff. That's really, really cool. Let me see here. Baron Corbin, I already said, loses to Chad Gable because why not? And then we see Miss Stratus faction. Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky show up and then get interrupted by Damage Control. Damage Control's all like, y'all ain't shit. We the best. We better than you. We run things. And then Trish is like, oh, y'all run things? Okay, understand something. I can go from I am retired to I was retired in 2 seconds. Matter of fact, I feel like I don't want to be retired anymore. I want to be unretired at WrestleMania. So how's about me, Lita, and Becky take on Damage Control? And Bailey, my bad. Bailey is like, you damn right I accept. Dakota and Io like, what the fuck? So what the fuck are you doing? It's Trish Stratus. I don't want to fight Trish Stratus. And Bailey's like, oh, easy. We got this. She's like, but it's Lita and Trish Stratus. What's wrong with you? Like, look, I got it. And then they get their ass kicked by, of course they did. It's Lita and Trish Stratus and Becky. So you're seeing the cracks starting to form in Damage Control. So that's going to be a storyline down the road. Can't wait for that. I think the rest of the stuff is the only things we're talking about, right? Yep. So how's about we backtrack? Yeah, let's backtrack to... Do we got to talk about Logan Paul? Like, can I just say he's a good heel and move on? No. Fine. But if I'm going to talk about him, you're going to have to stare at his ugly ass face. That's right. I'm going to make you stare at his face. You made me do this, goddammit. Logan Paul's a good heel. He's a good heel. Ugh. Miz comes out, the host of WrestleMania, brings out Logan Paul, who gets his ass booed. And here comes Seth Rollins before he can even say a word. And you had the crowd chanting, humming that battle hymn. The battle hymn of Seth Rollins. The whoa, 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 I hate Logan Paul, 'cause he's a scumbag and he can go to hell and burn in the fire of the... Okay, you get the idea. Honestly, I wish they could have gone on and on and on and on, because they wouldn't shut up. The crowd kept going. Crowd wouldn't shut up. And I was like, you know what? Run the segment out. Don't let Logan Paul talk. But then Logan Paul had to say some shit. He had to open his mouth and the crowd went, boo! Stand his ass! But yeah, the segment goes on. Seth Rollins decides, he's like, alright, let me go ahead and get to the point. Rollins addresses his people and points out that he and Paul have never been formally introduced. So he gives Logan his whole regiment. Gives him his whole attention. But then Paul interrupts him. Paul says he knows who he is. He's the clown he dumped at the Rumble and whose head he stomped at Elimination Chamber. Okay. He doesn't know what the problem is aside from the fact that Logan is just better at Seth's job than he is. And if he were Rollins, he wouldn't like him either. It took Rollins 20 years to get great, and it took Logan Paul 1 year. Can these motherfuckers hurry up and put this guy in jail already? Like, aren't we suing him? Can we get him in jail today? God. And Boston starts booing his ass. They're chanting, fuck you, Logan. Fuck you, Logan. Fuck you, Logan. My bad. Beware earphone users. But Boston didn't come here to hear words. Seth Rollins says, you are a scum. Not just a scum, but the scum of the earth. You're a coward. You're a troll. You're a fraud. And the best part, a human dumpster fire. Woo! Burn him down, Seth. Burn him down. And now Seth is like, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. And then Miz is all like, wait a minute. Don't fight. I'm not going to let this happen. The only time you can fight is at WrestleMania. It's the only time you can fight. I swear, it'll be a good fight. At WrestleMania, it's my idea. It's a great idea, I swear. Basically said he's going to book the match at WrestleMania because he's the host. You can do that, apparently. Seth's like, oh, great. Go tell Triple H. Tosses his ass outside the ring. Turns around and gets sucker punched by Logan Paul, knocking him out. Because, you know. Because, of course, right? Of course. When Logan Paul's inside the ring, he's all of a sudden Mike Tyson. Right? He can just knock you out. Just bow. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks until Seth Rollins beats his ass. You want me to say it? Yeah, Logan Paul's a great heel. He's the perfect heel. Probably the best heel in WWE. Because all he has to do is exist. That's it. And he's the best heel in WWE. So congratulations. We have the winner of the Heel of the Year. Heel of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. Paul. Logan Paul. Round of applause. In all seriousness, this was actually a great segment. I enjoyed myself. I thought it was super important to have Logan Paul play the heel in this feud. And quite frankly, it was long overdue. They were running uphill with Logan Paul being the babyface in any of his feuds. He was a heel the moment he walked in because nobody likes him. No one gives a fuck. But now that he's a heel, rightfully so, I'm excited to see what they do. I think this is going to be probably one of the best matches of the entire weekend because, you know, Seth Rollins can make anybody look good. Even Logan Paul. But I think we're done. We're done praising Logan Paul. Can I move on? Well, I'm moving on. Deal with it. I don't give a fuck. Alright? Don't make me make you stare at his face again. I'll pull it up again. Yeah, I know I gave y'all some temporary blindness by having you stare at his goddamn ugly ass face. That's your fault. Not mine. Your fault. Alright. Let's talk about something that was unimaginably crazy. So we all knew that John Cena was going to return tonight. They've been advertising it for weeks. And we all knew that Austin Theory would come out to confront him. So John Cena comes out. Boston receives him with a big pop. That wasn't the case, 5 years ago? They would boo him out of the... They were booing John Cena out of the building 5 years ago. But now, they love John Cena. And they're glad to have him back. He was a little emotional when he came out, too. It is his hometown. I don't think he's really received this type of reaction in his hometown in a long time. So it felt good. But anyway, here comes Austin Theory. Theory lets the crowd chant and says, just like them, he's got all the hustle, loyalty, and respect in the world for John Cena. He only became a WWE superstar because of John, watching him on TV with his mama. He got inspired, and he thanks John Cena for the hustle, loyalty, and respect. And he's got a gift for John Cena. That gift is a WrestleMania match. It was at this moment Austin Theory fucked up. It was at this moment Austin Theory knew he was getting buried. John Cena cracked his neck, did a little jog, and said, it's about to go down. So, Austin Theory says, challenge me at WrestleMania. And John Cena said, no. He took a second to think about it, thought it over, and he said no. He's not interested in Austin's gift because Austin hasn't earned the right to give it. We, him and us fans, don't care about Theory because we don't believe in Theory. And we don't believe in Theory because Theory doesn't believe in Theory. Ooh! Smoking! That boy wrecked him with that first line. He says, you're generic, kid. Called him generic. Out here in fancy sneakers and indoor sunglasses. And he's got nothing in his heart. He's walked in Theory's shoes before. John Cena came in 2002. Ruthless aggression. He says that almost got him fired. It was a great opportunity, but he didn't believe in himself. And it wasn't enough. Opportunity after opportunity. But Austin has no heart and no soul. For 20 years, the crowd has been yelling back and forth with Cena. And they're here tonight because they believe in John Cena. But Theory doesn't believe. And he's only a pair of trunks away from being a jabroni. Woo! Woo! But he's like, you know what? I'll give you a compliment. John Cena's like, okay, I'll chill. I'll give you a compliment. He says, Austin Theory has the best name in WWE history. Think about it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, The Undertaker. There's no better name than Austin Theory because that's exactly what he is. a theory. In theory, you're good. In theory, you're a superstar. In theory, you're a main event player. In theory, you're a world champion. But in reality, you ain't none of that shit. No one cares. In reality, no one cares. On behalf of Boston, John Cena would like to give you a gift. Shut up, turn around, get out of the ring, and he'll let Theory walk out in peace. So, at this moment, Austin Theory should have turned his ass around and gone back to NXT. This was the moment where Austin Theory should have been like, look, Triple H, man, look. You called me up too soon, man. You got send me back to NXT. Let me work a little bit more. Let me work a little bit more, man. I'm not ready. But see, Austin Theory said, man, this little balding little mofo, I ain't scared of you. And I went, oh, Austin, why did you say that? Why did you say that, Austin? But yeah, Austin doesn't leave. He doesn't leave and says he sees all those never give up shirts. But wait a second. Isn't saying no giving up? And you're like, oh. Where's the hustle, loyalty, and respect? Oh. Don't you all want to see John Cena at WrestleMania? And you're like, Theory, my man, you do realize he gave you a chance to get out of the ring. Now he's going to have to blow your head off your body. But it's like Theory, he sees the train come. Everyone sees the train coming. And we're like, Theory, get off the track. Get out of there. But then Theory says, John Cena was his childhood hero. And they always talk about don't meet your heroes. Because they always disappoint. And I said, all right, Cena, get him. You know that one scene? Anytime you see a pack of... Like, okay, think about The Lion King. You know that scene when Simba's running away? You see Scar with the hyenas? And Scar goes, get him. That's what happened. Get him. John Cena says, I would rather be bald than have a crowd noise piped in every time I come out. Oh my God. No, man. No, my dude. What you doing, Cena? That boy said, I'd rather be bald than have crowd noise piped in over my segments. Because nobody cares. And then John Cena said, I said no to protect you. But since you're a dumb son of a bitch, you're not getting it. He tells Theory he isn't ready. If they fight at WrestleMania and John wins, Austin loses everything. He's done. But if they also fight at WrestleMania and Austin wins, he still loses everything. Because the next day he has to go out there and explain himself to the most critical audience in WWE, and they'll eat him alive because they'll see what he sees. And that's Austin is full of crap. But he left him no choice. He asked the fans, do you want to see John Cena beat Austin Theory at WrestleMania? The crowd goes, woo! And then John Cena accepts the challenge. He says, I'm not doing it for you. I don't care about Theory, but I care about the crowd. And he accepts a match for the United States Championship. He says Austin has no brain, heart, or balls. With a little tap at the end, he then takes his leave. He gets to the stage and says, Austin is ready for WrestleMania, but I do know who's ready, an American Nightmare. And then he introduces Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline, so something, Cody Rhodes comes out, and they shake hands, and I went, and there you go. That's exactly what you do when you want to bury Austin Theory. You put him 6 feet under, and then you go, this is the future, not this dumb son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He killed him. That was savage. I'm doing a series called The Most Savage Moments in WWE History. That's going to be on there. Jesus Christ almighty. He ended him. He ended him. Where do you go from here? Austin Theory better come back next week an absolute megastar. Because god damn did he get his ass ate up. John Cena, hot sauce. And gobbled him up. Straight. That segment was absolutely crazy. It was insane, man. It was absolutely insane. Whew. But then we get to the final segment. What I thought easily, despite the craziness with Logan Paul and Seth, despite what happened with John Cena burying Austin Theory, what was easily the best part was everything they did. Jey, Jimmy, and Sami. So, as you guys know, Jey was away from the Bloodline, thinking about what he's going to do. And in the main event, Jimmy Uso was taking on Sami Zayn. And so, what needed to happen here was that Jimmy Uso would take out Sami Zayn. And if he didn't take him out, it would be Jimmy Uso's fault. If he doesn't bring back Jey Uso, it would be Jimmy Uso's fault. So the match happens. Match is going pretty well. Jey Uso shows up, stands up on the announcer table, which allows Sami Zayn to get the distraction rule up 1, 2, 3, and win the match. Then, now it gets really good. We see Jey Uso go inside the ring, give his brother a fist bump on his chest. Say, I love you. And then he exits the ring, goes over to Sami, and gives Sami a hug. The crowd is losing their mind over it. The crowd is like, oh my god. They've been through so much. They went through so much. My goodness, this is a great moment. He's here to help bring down the bloodline. The real brotherhood is with Sami and Jey. That's the story we've been telling, right? But oh, ye of little faith. If you didn't see this coming, I feel bad for you. As soon as Sami stepped aside, boom! Wait, sorry. Wrong picture. This way. Boom! A super kick. And then Jey Uso, ladies and gentlemen, turns on Sami Zayn, knocks him out. Rolls him inside the ring. The crowd lost their minds. They are going crazy over it. They're like, yes, son of a bitch. Why? You know what I mean? Like, the crowd they're digging it, man. They're booing the hell out of the Usos. The heat was there. The heat was there, man. And then Cody Rhodes, interestingly enough, Cody Rhodes made the save. Cody Rhodes made the save. Not Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes. He had to come save Sami, which I thought was smart. You do want to keep Cody in a good limelight. If we're going to create the story that Cody, Sami, and Kevin are going to take down the Bloodline, we should see Cody interacting more with Kevin and Sami. We need to see that front take down the Bloodline. So maybe as time goes by and the story becomes more clear, we see Sami leading the charge with Cody leading the charge with Sami and Kevin. And they're supposed to take down the Bloodline. And with the help of Sami, Kevin, and maybe even someone else, they do it. You know what? I'm starting to see the storyline now. I'm starting to see the pieces come together. I'm starting to see what's happening. If the plan is to have Sami and Kevin help Cody take down Roman, then you know what? Yeah, I can believably see Cody Rhodes winning the belt that way. Man, this was cinema. This ending was so good. And here's the thing. You knew it was going to happen. Everyone called it. Everyone knew Jey Uso would eventually turn on Sami. But it still was awesome. It still got a big pop. All people care about is that you tell the story. That's all. That's all they've ever cared about. All they've ever cared about is that you tell the story. That's it, man. Tell the story. If you tell the story, people will be invested. I loved it. I loved it, man. I thought this was perfect. I thought it was a great, absolute great match. And a great segment. And I left going, man, you know what? This is one of the best stories in WWE. Well, probably wrestling, period. So, again, overall Raw was fine. The stuff that mattered was great. Seth and Logan, awesome. Ugh. John, Barry, and Austin Theory was insane. And then the stuff with Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cody, and the Bloodline, the best thing. Continues to be the best thing. The rest of the show was more set up. We'll probably get more of those stories told over the next few weeks, but the stuff that mattered this week was great. So I'm excited to see what else they got for us leading into WrestleMania. We got 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left. So tonight, we're done. Tomorrow, NXT, we're going to see if Shawn Michaels accepts the challenge with Grayson Waller. And then Friday. And then after that, it's 2 weeks. Listen, 2 weeks away, we're basically at WrestleMania. So they need to have the card ready to go Friday. Like, I need to know what I'm getting for WrestleMania on Friday. And they already said it's going to be a very short card. It's going to be 6 each night. 6 matches each night. Which, honestly, cool. I ain't bitching about that. I think that's great. 6 matches each night. Make it short, make it sweet. So, if we're doing 6 matches each night, let's take a look at the card as it stands right now. Because I'm very curious to know what's on the card as of right now. So, if I was to pull up the WrestleMania 39 card, we got... Okay, so right now we only have 8 matches. We got Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky versus Damage Control. We got Seth versus Logan. We got Austin Theory versus John Cena. We got Gunther Gunther versus the winner of the Fatal 5-Way. That might turn into a ladder match for the IC title. We got Brock versus Omos. We got Bianca versus Asuka. We got Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt. That's going to make 9. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. And then Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So, with Bobby versus Bray being at it, that's 9. So that means 3 more matches will probably be thrown in. I am expecting Becky and Lita to defend those belts against Ronda and Shayna. So that makes 10. Yes, Becky will be working 2 nights. That leaves 2 more matches. What other matches could they throw on here? If they're doing 6 each night. I'm really thinking about that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, if we're gonna have 2 more matches, what would y'all like to see? I'm very curious. But with those matches I just announced, that's 10. So, we'll see. I'm very curious to know what y'all think will be on the card at WrestleMania. So, let me go ahead and play these super chats. And then I'll do just a very, very quick hangout with the live chat. Then I'm going to get out of here.
I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew
Wanted to hear this song again. Love you vids, Alyx.
Love you too, Omar. And I appreciate the donation and the support. Always know that. I'm always grateful for you guys. Oh, by the way, congratulations to still your Super Chat champion nickname, who won the Super Chat Championship. He defended it successfully at the AEW pay-per-view. So the belt will not be defended at WrestleMania. Sorry. I know, it sucks. But what can you do?
Would have loved to see Cena versus Gunther at Mania.
Maybe next time. I think John Cena has one more match left in him for next year. And I think that will be his retirement match. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe this year would be his retirement match. I don't know. But yeah, Gunther versus John Cena, absolutely. Would love that.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
What if Matt Riddle returns to help go against the Bloodline? He can also have a match with Solo at Mania.
I don't hate that idea. That's something. Maybe Randy Orton can return. Alright, someone just said Ray versus Dom and then Edge versus Finn Balor. Oh! There you go! That's it! That's honestly perfect. Perfect. You just gave it to me. Ray versus Dom, Edge versus Finn Balor. That's it. We don't need any more matches. We don't need any more matches. That's 12. That's 12 matches. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What matches should go on night one? Night one. Let's book night one right now. I'm very curious to know what y'all feel should be on night one. Here's what I think we should do. The main event on night one should be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Like, without question. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Sorry, my bad. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos is the main event of night one. So, I'm actually writing this down too, because I'm very curious to know what the online reception will be. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens versus the Usos. I think Charlotte versus Rhea should open night one. That's the first match we see. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. And I think those two shouldn't even go that long. I think Rhea should squash Charlotte, if I'm being honest with you. So there you go. Do y'all want to do Hell in a Cell on the first night? I'm very curious. Yeah, say Bianca and Asuka for night two. Like, we'll do one women's match on night one, then another women's match on night two. Y'all want to do Rey and Dom? Okay, bet. So if Rey Mysterio and Dom have the first night, then Edge and Finn should have night two. Especially if it's in Hell in a Cell. You save Hell in a Cell for night two. That's a spectacle right there. That'd be crazy. Brock and Omos. Yeah, shit, get that out the way. Brock versus Omos. Put that on night one. Get it out the way. Make it quick. And we'll do night two, Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt. Let me see. Are you feeling the 6 women's tag? Trish, Becky, Lita versus Damage Control on night 1 or night 2? I think, honestly... Oh, okay.
Or Rey and Santos versus Dom and Damian on night 1.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I personally, I'm saving John Cena for Sunday. I'm not having John Cena on Saturday. Nah, sorry, buddy. That's too good. Sunday is gonna be the loaded show. So, okay, so Brock Lesnar, Omos. Let's do Damage Control versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky on night 1. And then we'll do Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Becky and Lita on night 2. Sounds good? That's what I would do. So, one more match for night 1. Which what do y'all want to do? I'm probably... Do we want to do Seth versus Logan on night 1? Or do you want to say that for night 2? People are saying night 2. How we feel about Seth versus Logan? Night 1? Night 2. People are saying night 2. Yeah, honestly, let's do that. Let's save Seth versus Logan for night 2, which means the only match left is the IC Championship. So Gunther, versus the winner of the Fatal 5-Way. Okay. That's actually not a bad card for night 1. So, the night 1 card, let me actually finish the rest of this up. So, Roman Reigns and Cody, that's the main event of night 2. And then I said Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. And then Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch and Lita for the tag team titles, because they say that's what's gonna happen. You'll get used to it. Who are the other matches? Bray Wyatt versus Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley. And then we got what were the other matches again? Bianca Belair versus Asuka. And then John Cena versus Austin Theory. That's it. That's the WrestleMania card, y'all. That is the WrestleMania card. That honestly is what it needs to be. That's cool. That to me that's the best you're going. We just booked WrestleMania. We just booked WrestleMania, y'all. Congratulations. We did it. For real. Like, we did it right here in the chat. Y'all helped me do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then Edge, and I said Edge versus Finn. Right? Hold on for a minute. Wait. Let me see. Sami, Gunther, Gunther. Yeah, Edge versus Finn. We put Edge versus Finn on night 2. All right, there you go. That's the WrestleMania card. And Hell in a Cell, by the way, right? Hell in a Cell. Yeah. So people say they want me to show the card. Yeah. One second. I can show the card real quick. Let me split this up. WrestleMania night 1. And then WrestleMania night 2. Alright, so we're gonna have to leave the chat just for a little bit. I don't think I have to leave the chat. Can I just pull it up here on the internet? Should just be able to pull it up. 1 second. Maybe not. What does that look like? That don't even look right. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Then maybe if I... I probably have to resize this. There it is. 1 second. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. There we... Okay. There it is. Fixed it. There we go. Had to fix it for a little. Had to fix it real quick. And then there you go. There's the card right there. Let me make it a little smaller so you can see it. There you go. That's the card. WrestleMania Night 1. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Gunther. Nya. Versus the Fatal 5-Way winner. Let's change that. Let's just go ahead and say Sheamus. Right? Sheamus. That just feels right. Okay, well. Actually, no, it's probably going to be Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Probably. What do y'all want? Y'all want Sheamus or Drew McIntyre? What we feeling right now? What we feeling? Okay, we'll probably stick with the someone says I'm in front of Austin Theory's name. Oops. Okay. Is that better? And it says WrestleMania 29. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. That should do it. They might just have Becky and Lita drop to Ronda and Shayna before Mania. Alright, who knows? People are saying they want... Okay, so we got Drew. We got Sheamus. We got Triple Threat. Okay, so... People are thinking Triple Threat. People are thinking Drew. Which one do y'all want? Which one do y'all want? We feeling just... Are we feeling just Drew? Everyone's saying Triple Threat. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it as a Triple Threat for now. But in all honesty, this is what it needs to be. This is what the card for WrestleMania needs to be. 6 matches each night. Keep it short. Well, actually, what? Do y'all want to take off that tag match? Because I know Ronda and Shayna have to fight Becky and Lita. Like, that just feels so... Man, I wish Ronda wasn't even... Because I don't even know if Ronda's going to be at WrestleMania. Because she's injured. So we'll have to see. Regardless, I'm going to keep it on there for now because you just never know. But, like, this to me is the card. If they do this at WrestleMania, I think we're going to have one. This might be one of the best WrestleManias in a long time. You keep it simple. You keep it short and sweet. I got no problems with this. Honestly. And see, when you look at the card this way, Brock Lesnar, Omos, Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt doesn't really bother you that much. What do y'all think? Let me know. Because I like it. Yeah, WrestleMania, that WrestleMania card looks stacked. Quality over quantity. So, alright, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for making me a part of your day. As you file out, like the video, leave a comment, give me your thoughts about everything we talked about. Raw has some really good segments, not the best show in the world. How we feel about Vince McMahon being back with a mustache, John Cena burying Austin Theory, and Jey Uso turning on Sami. Let me know your thoughts about that down below. Man, I really want to be excited for WrestleMania. I really do. So I'm gonna be hopeful that things do actually start to build, and we start to see everything come to fruition around Friday. To me, Friday night this week, we need to have this card ready to go. Let's just have it set, ready to go. You know? But thank you guys for watching. Do all the YouTube things. Even donate. PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo if you want to continue to support the channel. Cash App is the best way to reach me. That really helps. But follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Tickest of the Talkist. And always know that you're welcomed right here in Alex's World. I will be back on Wednesday and Friday for sure. I might be on here tomorrow if Shawn Michaels accepts Grayson Waller's challenge. But we'll see. That's a maybe. Other than that, thank the moderators for helping to keep this a safe space. And always know, you are welcomed right here in Alyx's world. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Peace.